Martin Brundle has his eyes on one driver ahead of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Martin Brundle has labeled Oliver Bearman's debut performance at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix earlier this year as mighty impressive. The 19-year-old Brit scored 6 points in Jeddah, holding off Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton to secure a P7 finish on one of F1's most demanding circuits. Bearman was standing in for the stricken Carlos Sainz, who was diagnosed with appendicitis after completing the first 2 practice sessions of the weekend. Bearman, who had never driven in a competitive F1 session before, was therefore tasked with subbing in, despite being afforded just 1 practice session. The Ferrari starlet looked immediately at home out on track, narrowly missing out on making Q3 before climbing from a 11 Botswana Pula starting grid position to a 7th place finish, above some of the finest talents in F1. Discussing Bearman on the Sky Sports F1 podcast, Brundle noted, "It was mighty impressive that he kept his head. In terms of just making the car function, I'm not that surprised, but when he had Lando and Lewis hunting him down in the second phase of the race, and he kept it out of the wall and he kept his head intact, that's the bit that impresses me. But they're so well prepared and they're so mature. I mean, I got into Formula One at 24 and I felt quite young at the time. So to do that when you're 17 or 18, as we saw Kimi Räikkönen do or Max Verstappen, I find incredible."